chosen ones, you need to check this out before tomorrow. It's crucial you hear this message before the clock strikes midnight. Tonight, on the verge of October 29th, we're not just seeing another lunar event. We're standing at a cosmic ultimatum, a divine checkpoint where destiny itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to make a choice. What's happening in our skies is a pressing warning, a celestial siren call from the universe, from God, signaling that something immensely significant is about to happen. Don't miss it. Now is not the time for doubt. This isn't a time for getting sidetracked. The veil is thinning. The frequencies are shifting. And for those who have been chosen, for souls like you who feel the pull of something greater, this is the final call before a profound and irreversible transformation. If you're watching this video, it's because your higher self, your spirit, guides, your very soul contract has led you here. There are no coincidences in the divine matrix. Your being here is confirmation that you're one of the ones meant to receive this download. So take a deep breath, quiet the noise of the outside world, and open your heart to this critical update. What you learn in the next few minutes could be the key that unlocks your entire future. Before we dive into this sacred information, we have to anchor our collective energy. This is an absolutely crucial first step. Show the universe you're awake and ready by liking this video. It's more than just a click. It's a signal flare of your consciousness. Subscribe to Power Inside You right now so you don't miss the daily spiritual updates that are coming, especially in this accelerated timeline. And finally, to activate the divine protection code around your energy field for what's to come, I need you to type the number 888 inches, the comments below. 888 is the number of infinite abundance, of karmic balance, and of stepping into your true power. By typing 888, you're declaring to your celestial team that you're prepared to receive the blessings and navigate the warnings of this powerful lunar gateway. Do it now. Like, subscribe, and type 888 to seal your intention. The universe is watching, and it rewards decisive action. Now, let's understand why the moon of October 29th is sending such urgent shockwaves through the cosmos. This isn't just a full moon. It's a supercharged lunar beacon amplified by a rare planetary alignment that hasn't been seen in this specific configuration for over a century. Astronomers and mystics alike are watching. NASA can measure the gravitational pull, the electromagnetic fluctuations, but we, the chosen ones, can feel its spiritual weight. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, has been spiking erratically, creating a potent energetic soup that's purging old dense 3D energies and paving the way for a 5D consciousness to anchor itself into the planet. This moon acts as a cosmic amplifier for those vibrating at a low frequency, mired in fear, doubt, and materialism. This period will feel chaotic, confusing, and intensely challenging for them. They'll see the warnings as threats. But for you, the awakened ones, this energy is a powerful tailwind. It's designed to rapidly accelerate your growth, to collapse outdated timelines, and to catapult you directly onto the path of your highest destiny. The universe is issuing both warnings and miracles simultaneously, and your frequency determines which you experience. So be prepared. What may seem like a challenge is actually a divine test, a sacred initiation. Over the next 24 to 48 hours, the universe will be presenting you with a series of 9 distinct miracles or divine signs that serve as confirmation and a warning. If you see them, know that God is speaking to you directly. The very first miracle you need to watch for is what I call the sacred echo. This is a profound and unmissable sign that your connection to the spirit realm is strengthening. The sacred echo is when you hear, see, or feel direct communication from your ancestors or past lives. It might show up as a sudden, vivid memory from a time you don't recognize, a dream of a relative who has passed on giving you a clear message, or even hearing a snippet of a song on the radio with lyrics that answer a question you were just thinking about. You may find yourself inexplicably drawn to an old photograph, feeling a wave of emotion wash over you that isn't entirely your own. This is the thinning of the veil in action. Your ancestors are leaning in closer than ever before, using this amplified lunar energy to pierce through the static of the material world. The warning here is subtle but critical. Don't dismiss these experiences as mere coincidence or nostalgia. That's the ego's way of keeping you locked in the 3D matrix. The universe is testing your intuition. When you feel this sacred echo, you're being given a piece of a divine puzzle. The miracle is the gift being offered an opportunity to heal an ancestral wound, to break a generational curse, or to receive a piece of ancient wisdom that's encoded in your very DNA. Your bloodline carries sacred knowledge, and right now your ancestors are trying to pass the key to you. Acknowledge it. Say thank you. Write it down. This is the first gate, the first confirmation that you're attuned to the incoming frequency shift. Have you felt it yet? That strange sense of déjà vu, that whisper of a forgotten name? Pay attention. It's the beginning. This powerful activation is rewriting your energetic signature, preparing you for the next phase of your divine mission on this planet. The old you is dissolving, and with the help of those who came before you, the true, authentic, powerful you is being rebirthed. Many of you have been feeling this acceleration for weeks, the sense that time is speeding up, that your patience for inauthenticity has worn thin. This isn't you being irritable. This is your soul shedding layers of conditioning that no longer serve your higher purpose. The lunar energy of October 29th is the final push, the powerful wave that will wash away the last remnants of who you were, so that you can fully step into who you are destined to become. The sacred echo is your confirmation that you're not alone in this process. You're backed by a lineage of powerful souls who are cheering you on from the other side. They've run their race, and now they're passing the torch to you. Don't let them down. When you feel their presence, when you hear their whisper, stop what you're doing, breathe, and listen. The guidance you've been praying for is being delivered not from the outside, but from the sacred wisdom that lives within your very bones. This is the first miracle, the first warning. Heed it. To fully integrate this profound connection and honor the wisdom being passed down to you, take a moment right now and declare to the universe, "I receive ancestral wisdom." Type this into the comments below. By doing so, you're consciously accepting the torch. You're telling your spiritual lineage that you're ready to carry on their legacy of light and break the chains of the past. I receive ancestral wisdom. Affirm it now. The second miracle that will manifest under this potent lunar sky is the dream portal activation. Your sleep will no longer be just a time of rest. It will become your primary training ground. Pay extremely close attention to your dreams over the next few nights. They'll become hyper-vivid, intensely symbolic, and feel more real than your waking life. This is because the lunar frequencies are activating your pineal gland, your third eye, allowing you to access higher dimensions and communicate directly with your higher self, while your conscious mind is asleep. You might find yourself solving complex problems in your dreams, having conversations with beings of light, or even being shown glimpses of your future. The warning here is twofold. First, don't be afraid of what you see. You may have nightmares or unsettling dreams. This isn't a punishment. This is your subconscious purging deep-seated fears and shadow aspects of yourself that need to be released before you can ascend to the next level. See it as a spiritual detox. The miracle is the guidance and clarity that comes through. Keep a dream journal by your bed. The moment you wake up, before you do anything else, write down everything you can remember. The symbols, the feelings, the colors. These aren't random images, they're a coded language from your soul. A recurring dream of a snake might not be a threat, but a symbol of transformation and healing. A dream of flying is your soul reminding you of your infinite potential and freedom. Look for repeating numbers, for keys, for doorways. These are your assignments. Your higher self is giving you the answers you seek, but you have to do the work of decoding the messages. This is a test of your spiritual discipline. Those who ignore their dreams during this time will miss out on one of the most direct and powerful forms of divine guidance available. Don't be one of them. Your dreams are the portal, and the portal is now wide open. Walk through it. This process can be physically taxing. You might wake up feeling exhausted, as if you ran a marathon in your sleep, or you might wake up feeling incredibly energized and clear-headed. Both are normal reactions to this high-frequency dimensional travel. The exhaustion comes from the deep shadow work and purging, while the energy comes from successful integration and connection with your higher purpose. Honor what your body needs. If you're tired, rest. Your physical body is working hard to keep up with the rapid energetic upgrades you're receiving. Stay hydrated, as water helps conduct these new electrical currents through your system. Avoid dense processed foods and heavy media consumption before bed. You want your vessel to be as clear a channel as possible to receive these downloads. Think of yourself as a divine instrument being finely tuned to play a celestial symphony. You can't do that if the instrument is clogged with noise and density. The clarity you'll gain from your dream state will be astonishing. Long-standing confusion will dissipate. You'll receive clear, actionable steps for your career, your relationships, and your spiritual path. The solutions that have eluded you in your waking state will be presented to you on a silver platter in your dreams. This is a gift of immense value, a cosmic shortcut offered to the chosen ones who are ready to listen. The second miracle is this direct line to your own inner oracle. The warning is simple. Don't hang up the phone when your soul calls. Answer it. The messages are urgent, and they're for you alone. Your dreamscape is the new frontier of your awakening. Explore it with courage and curiosity, for it holds the map to your future. As the dream portal activates and you begin receiving direct downloads from your higher self, this new potent frequency has to then ground itself into your physical reality. This leads us to the third and perhaps most tangible miracle, that the chosen ones will experience the frequency fluctuations in the physical vessel. Your body, your sacred temple, is a biological instrument that has to be recalibrated to hold the immense 5D light that is flooding the planet under this lunar gateway. This recalibration process will manifest as undeniable physical sensations. Have you felt it? That high-pitched ringing in your ears that comes and goes, a sound that isn't from the outside world. That isn't tinnitus. That's a cosmic download. You're hearing the sound of a higher frequency of data packets of light and information being transmitted directly into your consciousness, bypassing the limitations of your rational mind. When you hear this sound, don't be alarmed. Stop, breathe, and mentally say, I am open to receiving this upgrade with ease and grace. You're literally being attuned to the frequency of miracles, to the broadcast of the new earth. But it doesn't stop there. Many of you will feel a tingling sensation, a kind of electricity or fizzing energy at the crown of your head, in your hands, or in your feet. This is your life force energy, your prana or chi, surging through your system as old energetic blockages are dissolved by this powerful lunar light. Your hands are centers of healing and creation. When they tingle, you're being activated to become a more powerful manifester and healer. Your feet are your connection to Gaia, to Mother Earth. When they tingle, you're strengthening your grounding cord, allowing you to be a stable anchor for these high frequencies. The crown of your head is your direct link to the divine. When it buzzes with energy, your channel to the cosmos is being widened. You might also experience sudden waves of dizziness, a feeling of vertigo, as if the ground is shifting beneath you. This is because, in a very real energetic sense, it is. You're standing with one foot in the old 3D reality and one foot in the new 5D reality. This dizziness is the sensation of your consciousness shifting between timelines of your physical body, catching up to the quantum leaps your soul is making. When it happens, don't panic. Simply sit down, place your bare feet on the ground if possible, and breathe. Anchor yourself. You're a bridge between worlds, and sometimes the bridge sways. The warning here is absolutely critical. Don't fall into fear. The old 3D paradigm will tempt you to interpret these sensations through a lens of illness and pathology. Your ego, programmed for survival in a dense world, will scream, something is wrong. But your soul, your higher self, knows the truth. These aren't symptoms of sickness, they're symptoms of ascension. They're signs of a profound and miraculous rewiring of your entire being. You might also feel heart palpitations or a strange fluttering in your chest. While you should always listen to your body's true wisdom, understand that for many awakened souls, this is the heart chakra cracking open. It's expanding its capacity to hold and transmit unconditional love. Old heartbreaks, old griefs, and old walls around your heart are being shattered so that you can love at a level you never thought possible. You may also experience extreme fluctuations in energy. One moment you might feel so exhausted you can barely move, and the next you feel a surge of creative energy so powerful you could stay up all night. This is the process of integration. The exhaustion is your body processing the deep, cellular level purges, and the energy bursts are the moments when a new light code has been successfully integrated into your system. Honor this process. Rest when you need to rest. Create when you feel the surge. Your body knows what it's doing. It's on a divine schedule. The miracle is that your physical form is transforming into a crystalline body of light. The warning is that you have to trust this sacred process and not allow the fear-based programming of the old world to pull you out of your power. Your body isn't failing you, it's ascending with you. This is a testament to your strength as a soul. You chose to be here in a physical body during this monumental shift. You're an anchor of the light. To honor your sacred vessel and its incredible journey of transformation, I want you to affirm this in the comments below. Type, "I embrace my ascension with grace." Declare that you're a willing and conscious participant in this beautiful, miraculous process. Affirm it now and feel the truth of those words resonate through every cell of your being. I embrace my ascension with grace. As your internal world and your physical body are being rewired, the fourth miracle will begin to unfold in the world around you. Your external reality will start to reorganize itself to reflect your new, higher frequency. I call this the synchronicity storm. The universe will stop whispering and will begin to shout its guidance at you through a cascade of signs, symbols, and divine coincidences. You're being shown in no uncertain terms that you're on the right path, that you're being guided and protected every single step of the way. The most common manifestation of this will be through repeating number sequences. These aren't random. These are activation codes from your angelic team and spirit guides designed to catch your attention and deliver a specific message. When you see 111 on a clock, a license plate, or a receipt, it's a powerful gateway. The universe is telling you that your thoughts are manifesting into reality at an unprecedented speed. It's a call to be hyper-aware of your focus. What are you thinking about at that moment? That's what you're creating. Use it as a prompt to immediately shift your thoughts to your highest desires. 111 is the universe handing you a blank check. Be conscious of what you write on it. Then there's 222. When this number appears, it's a message of deep reassurance. It means you're in the exact right place, at the exact right time, doing the exact right thing. It's a sign to have faith, to trust in the divine timing of your life, and to know that everything is working out for your highest good, even if you can't see the full picture yet. 222 is about balance and harmony. Then you might see 333. This is a direct sign that the ascended masters beings like Jesus Kuan Yin and Saint-Germain are with you. They've heard your prayers, and they're surrounding you with their love, support, and protection. 333 is a powerful confirmation that you're co-creating with the highest spiritual forces of light. 444 is the number of the angels. When you see 444, know that legions of angels are by your side, wrapping you in their wings of protection and guiding your steps. They're helping you build a stable foundation for your future. The work you're doing is blessed and supported. And then there's the powerful 555. This is the number of massive, imminent change. When 555 appears, buckle up. The universe is signaling that a significant shift is on the horizon. You're being asked to release your grip on the old, to be flexible, and to trust that this change is leading you toward greater freedom and alignment. But the synchronicity storm goes beyond numbers. You'll begin to notice animal messengers appearing in unusual ways. A hawk circling overhead is a message to look at your situation from a higher perspective. An owl hooting outside your window at night is a call to trust your intuition and see through the illusions and deceptions around you. A butterfly landing on you is a direct confirmation of your profound transformation. A spider weaving a web in your path is reminding you that you're the creator, the weaver of your own destiny. The miracle is this beautiful, constant dialogue with a living, conscious universe. You're being shown that the world isn't a dead, random collection of matter, but a magical, intelligent web of energy, and you're a vital part of it. The warning, however, is crucial. These signs aren't just for passive amusement. They're divine road signs. They demand your attention and often your action. If you ask a question and then see a specific sign, that's your answer. If you're deliberating a decision and a synchronicity points you in one direction, that's your guidance. To ignore these signs is to willingly put on a blindfold while the universe is handing you a map. Pay attention. The clues to your next steps are everywhere, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the eyes of a chosen one to see them. This is a test of your awareness. Are you awake enough to read the language of the universe? This brings us to the fifth miracle, which is a direct consequence of your rising frequency. As your energetic signature changes, it creates a powerful ripple effect in your relationships and social circles. This is the karmic purge and the soulmate signal. Under the intense light of this October 29th moon, anything and anyone not in vibrational alignment with your true soul path will be unceremoniously removed from your life. This can be one of the most challenging and yet most liberating miracles to experience. You may find that long-term friendships suddenly feel draining and intolerable. Arguments may erupt over the smallest things, revealing a fundamental incompatibility that can no longer be ignored. People you once felt close to may suddenly ghost you or betray your trust in a shocking way. Business partners may become difficult, or family relationships may reach a breaking point. On the surface, this can feel like a devastating loss. It can trigger deep feelings of abandonment and loneliness. But I'm here to tell you, chosen one, this is a divine act of mercy. This is a sacred clearing. These relationships were built on foundations of old karmic contracts, trauma bonds, or a version of you that no longer exists. Your light has become too bright, and their shadows can no longer hide. Your frequency has risen to a level where their density can no longer survive in your orbit. The warning here is perhaps the most difficult to heed. You have to let them go. Don't chase after them. Don't beg them to understand. Don't try to lower your vibration to make them comfortable again. That part of your journey is over. Holding on to these expiring connections is like trying to carry dead weight while climbing a mountain. It will only exhaust you and prevent you from reaching the summit. This is a test of your self-worth. Do you love yourself enough to release what is no longer meant for you? You must bless them, thank them for the lessons they taught you, and release them with love and compassion, for they too are on their own journey. But their path is no longer your path. You're being asked to choose yourself. You're being asked to trust that the universe isn't punishing you, but preparing you. And this preparation leads directly to the second part of this miracle, the soulmate signal. As you courageously release the old, you create a sacred vacuum. And the universe, which abhors a vacuum, will rush to fill it with connections that are a true vibrational match for the magnificent being you're becoming. The signal your heart is now emitting is clearer, purer, and more powerful than ever before. It's a beacon calling in your soul family, your tribe. You'll begin to meet new people in the most synchronistic ways. You might strike up a conversation with a stranger who feels like a long-lost friend. You'll experience an instant sense of recognition, a feeling of, I know you on a soul level. These conversations will flow effortlessly centered around deep, meaningful topics. You'll feel seen, heard, and understood in a way you may have never experienced before. These are the people who will support your growth, celebrate your power, and inspire you to reach even higher. They won't be put off by your brilliance. In fact, they'll be drawn to it because they possess that same inner light themselves. For some, this beacon will also attract a divine counterpart, a soulmate or twin flame relationship built not on neediness or karmic baggage, but on mutual respect, spiritual growth, and unconditional love. The truly amazing thing is the profound and beautiful truth that you're not meant to go through this life alone. Your genuine support system is on its way. The difficult cleanse you're experiencing is simply clearing the path for their arrival. The key is to trust this divine sorting process. Have the strength to withstand the temporary loneliness of the void, knowing that it's the fertile ground from which your most authentic and beautiful relationships will blossom. Don't fill that sacred space with old habits or distractions that lower your vibration simply out of fear. Hold the space open. Trust the journey. Your people are coming. This lunar event signifies a major reorganization of soul contracts here on planet Earth, and you're being placed with the very souls who will help you achieve your divine mission. This isn't for everyone, only for those chosen individuals who are ready to transform their reality. I put out a deep dive briefing for members only called Warning All Chosen Ones. Be sure to watch this before November 2025. This rare moon portal is still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or you'll miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month are going to change everything. In that video, I share the exact activations and protections you absolutely must put in place. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment and watch it before this energy lands. If you miss this window, you might never get this same upgrade. The universe is actively rearranging the pieces of your life to create a masterpiece. It's removing what doesn't fit and bringing in the colors that will make your soul's art truly shine. To declare that you're ready to receive these divine connections, head to the comments now and type "I call in my soul family." This is a powerful announcement to the cosmos that you've cleared the space and are ready to welcome the love, support, and companionship you so deeply deserve. Type "I call in my soul family" and feel the magnetic pull of your tribe as they start their journey toward you. As the great karmic purge clears the way and your soul family starts to answer your call, the universe shifts its focus from your external world to the very core of your inner power. The sixth miracle is a profound and direct intervention designed to set you free from the constraints of lack and limitation. I call this the Divine Wealth Frequency Reset. For too long, the chosen ones, the light workers and empaths, have been trapped in a state of scarcity. You've been conditioned to believe that spirituality and abundance are mutually exclusive, that to be of service, you have to struggle. This is one of the most insidious and harmful lies of the old 3D Matrix, a program designed to keep the most powerful souls on the planet disempowered and unable to fund their missions. The lunar energy of October 29th is like a cosmic wrecking ball aimed right at that false paradigm. It's shattering the energetic ceiling that's been placed on your prosperity. This miracle will show up as a sudden and dramatic shift in how you relate to money and abundance. You'll start to receive unexpected financial blessings from the most synchronistic sources. An old debt that you'd given up on might suddenly be repaid. A forgotten investment might mature. A new and lucrative opportunity might just fall into your lap, seemingly out of nowhere. You might even find money on the street or receive a gift from an unexpected person. These aren't just random acts of luck. They're divine winks from the universe, physical proof that your wealth frequency is being recalibrated and that the flow of abundance has been turned back on in your life. This reset goes way beyond just money. It's about a fundamental shift from a mindset of lack to an awareness of infinite supply. You'll start to notice that you feel a sense of abundance in all areas of your life. You'll feel an abundance of time, creative ideas, love, and energy. That feeling of not enough that has haunted you for so long will start to fade away, replaced by a deep inner knowing that you're a cherished and infinitely supported child of the universe. Your perspective will change. You'll begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You'll feel a newfound confidence in your ability to create and to receive. This is the true miracle, the inner transformation from a poverty consciousness to a prosperity consciousness. The external financial blessings are simply a reflection, the physical evidence of this profound internal shift. You're being rewired to understand that money isn't the root of all evil. It's simply energy, and as a master of energy, which you are, you have the divine right and the spiritual responsibility to command this energy in service of the light. The warning here is incredibly important and requires you to be vigilant as this new wealth frequency anchors into your being. Your old, deeply ingrained limiting beliefs about money will surface to be purged. They'll scream for your attention. You might feel sudden waves of intense guilt when you receive money. You might feel the urge to immediately give it all away or spend it frivolously because you feel unworthy of having it. You might hear the voices of your parents or society in your head telling you that money doesn't grow on trees or that rich people are greedy. These are the final death throes of the poverty program. You absolutely must not give in to them. This is a critical test of your deservingness. When these feelings of guilt, fear, or unworthiness arise, you must consciously and deliberately choose a different response. Acknowledge the old belief. Thank it for trying to protect you in the past, and then you must firmly and lovingly release it. You can even say out loud, "I see this old belief of unworthiness. I thank it for its service, and I now release it with love. I am a divine being, and I am worthy of infinite abundance." You've got to be the gatekeeper of your own mind. Don't let these old programs reinfect your newly upgraded system. The second part of the warning is to use the abundance you receive with conscious intention. This isn't about mindless consumerism. It's about funding your divine purpose. The universe is investing in you and your mission. Use this wealth to create more freedom for yourself, to learn new skills, to heal your body, to support your community, and to build the projects your soul is calling you to build. When you use divine abundance for a divine purpose, the universe sees that you're a responsible steward of its resources, and it will increase the flow. The miracle is that the floodgates of prosperity are opening for you. The warning is that you must be strong enough to heal your worthiness wounds and conscious enough to use this abundance to anchor more light on the planet. Your financial liberation is a critical part of your spiritual mission. The seventh miracle you'll witness is a phenomenon that will challenge the very foundations of how you understand time and reality. This is the collapse of linear timelines and the activation of quantum manifestation. Under the amplified energies of this lunar gateway, the illusion of linear time, past, present, and future, is becoming increasingly transparent. You're being lifted into a 5D consciousness where all possibilities exist simultaneously in the quantum field. You're stepping into your true power as a sovereign creator capable of pulling your desired reality from the field of potential into your present experience at an astonishing rate. This will show up in your life as an almost instantaneous connection between your thoughts and feelings and your external reality. The lag time between what you focus on and what appears in your life will shrink dramatically. You'll think of an old friend, and moments later, they'll call or text you. You'll decide you need a specific piece of information, and the next book you open or video you watch will provide the exact answer. You'll hold a clear intention for something you desire, and the opportunity to receive it will manifest within days or even hours. This is more than just the law of attraction. This is the law of creation operating at a 5D level. In the old 3D paradigm, manifestation required immense effort, relentless action, and a lot of time. In the new 5D, energy manifestation is about vibrational alignment. It's about becoming an energetic match for what you desire, and then allowing the universe to orchestrate the details in the most magical and effortless ways. The miracle is that you're being handed the keys to the kingdom. You're being shown in real time the immense power of your own consciousness. You're realizing that you're not a victim of circumstance, but the creator of your reality. This is a profound liberation from the prison of powerlessness. You'll start to play with this new power, testing it with small things at first, and then growing in confidence as you see the undeniable results. You're remembering who you truly are, a spark of God, a divine creator with the ability to shape worlds with your focus and intention. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing warning all chosen ones before November 2025. The rare moon portal is still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. However, with this great power comes great responsibility, and this brings us to the urgent warning attached to this miracle. This quantum field doesn't judge. It's an impartial mirror that reflects back to you whatever you're broadcasting. This means that your fears, your doubts, and your negative thoughts will also manifest at this accelerated rate. If you're focused on what you don't want, you'll create more of it, and you'll create it quickly. If you're worrying about losing your job, You might inadvertently push it away. If you're consumed by fear of illness, you might lower your immune system and attract it. This isn't a punishment, it's a divine lesson in energetic accountability. The universe is teaching you that you can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought. You're in a spiritual masterclass, and the curriculum is the mastery of your own mind and emotions. You must become a vigilant guardian of your inner world. When a fear-based thought arises, you can't let it take root. You must catch it, acknowledge it, and consciously pivot to a thought that's more aligned with the reality you wish to create. This requires discipline, it requires presence, it requires a radical commitment to your own emotional and mental hygiene. This is the ultimate test of sovereignty. Can you hold the frequency of your desire even when your external reality hasn't caught up yet? Can you maintain a state of gratitude, joy, and trust, knowing that this is the very frequency that magnetizes your dreams into existence? Miracle is that you're a quantum manifester. The warning is that you must take 100% responsibility for the energy you're broadcasting because it's creating your world with breathtaking speed. Choose your thoughts as carefully as you would choose the seeds you plant in a sacred garden, for you'll surely eat the fruit of whatever you sow. This is the moment to claim your power as a conscious creator. This isn't a future potential, it's a present reality. To anchor this quantum ability into your being, I want you to make a powerful declaration in the comments. Write, "I am the creator of my reality." Say it, feel it, own it. This is your truth. This is your power. By typing these words, you're sending a clear signal to the quantum field that you're no longer a passive observer, but an active and intentional participant in the creation of your life. I am the creator of my reality. Affirm this divine truth. Now, as you step into this newfound power as a quantum creator, the universe will present you with the eighth miracle, a profound gift designed to protect and guide you as you navigate this new high-frequency terrain. This is the fortification of your inner oracle, the voice of your intuition. For years, maybe even your entire life, your intuition has been a quiet whisper, a subtle gut feeling often drowned out by the loud, incessant chatter of your logical mind and the fear-based programming of society. Under the illuminating rays of this supercharged moon, that whisper is being amplified into a clear, strong, and undeniable inner knowing. Your intuition is no longer just a suggestion. It's becoming your primary guidance system. This will show up as a powerful and immediate sense of what's right and what's wrong for you. You'll meet someone new and you'll instantly know on a deep cellular level whether their energy is trustworthy or deceptive. You'll be presented with an opportunity, and before your mind has had a chance to analyze the pros and cons, your gut will give you a clear yes or no. This is your soul speaking to you directly using the language of energy and feeling. It's your built-in, infallible compass designed to guide you effortlessly along the path of your highest good. You might find yourself just knowing things without any logical explanation. You might suddenly know the answer to a problem that's been plaguing you. Or you might get a sudden urge to go to a specific place or call a specific person, only to find that your action was perfectly timed to avert a crisis or seize a miraculous opportunity. This isn't guesswork, it's your multidimensional consciousness tapping into the universal field of information. Your intuition operates outside the constraints of linear time and the five senses. It can perceive the energetic blueprint of a situation, the hidden motivations of others, and the potential future outcomes of a decision. The miracle is that you're being reconnected with your own inner sage, your personal divine oracle that has all the answers you'll ever need. You're realizing that you no longer need to seek validation or guidance from external sources, not from gurus, not from books, not even from me. The ultimate authority resides within you. This is ultimate spiritual sovereignty. Trusting your intuition is the highest form of self-love and self-respect. The warning attached to this miracle is a test of your courage and your faith. The guidance your intuition provides will often directly contradict your logical mind, your past conditioning, and the opinions of those around you. Your intuition might tell you to quit the safe job that your ego loves. It might tell you to end the long-term relationship that looks perfect on paper. It might guide you to invest your time and money into a project that seems completely illogical to everyone else. This is where the test lies. Will you have the courage to trust that inner knowing, even when you can't logically explain it? Will you have the faith to take a leap into the unknown, guided only by that deep, quiet certainty in your soul? The ego will fight back with everything it has. It'll bombard you with what-ifs, with worst-case scenarios, with doubt and fear. It'll tell you that you're being irresponsible, that you're making a mistake. This is the final battle between the old paradigm of fear-based logic and the new paradigm of love-based intuition. You must choose which voice you'll follow. To ignore your intuition during this highly charged time is to willingly unplug your divine GPS. You'll get lost. You'll make detours into painful lessons that could have been avoided. Your intuition is the shortcut. It's the path of least resistance. It's the flow of the universe itself guiding you home. The miracle is that your inner guide is now speaking with crystal clarity. The warning is that you must have the unwavering courage to listen to it and, more importantly, to act on its guidance, no matter how illogical it may seem to the outside world. Your intuition is your superpower. It's time to use it. Now, chosen one, breathe. Take a deep, conscious breath. You've fortified your inner oracle. Your sacred compass is now online and calibrated to the frequency of truth. You've witnessed the collapse of linear time and felt the awesome, immediate power of your ability to manifest as a quantum creator. You're holding a frequency of power and light that you've never before embodied in this incarnation. Your vessel is humming with the electricity of the cosmos. But before the universe can bestow upon you the ninth and final miracle, the diamond clarity of your divine mission, there's one more crucial intervening phase. This isn't a miracle in the same way as the others. It's a sacred trial. It's the final purification of the emotional body, a process I call the Great Emotional Alchemy. This is the last gateway you must pass through before you can receive your ultimate blueprint, and it requires your absolute presence and mastery. As this immense 5D light, amplified by the lunar gateway, pours into your newly upgraded system, it acts like a divine pressure washer. It's cleared the ancestral karma. It's purged the physical blockages, but now it's targeting the deepest, most hidden corners of your emotional body. It's reaching into the cellar of your subconscious, to purge the final, most stubborn residues of past pain. Over the coming hours and days, you might find yourself experiencing sudden, intense, and seemingly baseless waves of emotion. Out of nowhere, a profound sadness might wash over you, a deep grief for things you thought you'd long since moved past. Bursts of intense anger or frustration may erupt, triggered by the smallest inconvenience. Deep-seated fears and insecurities you believed you'd conquered will rear their heads with a startling and visceral intensity. Old memories, particularly those associated with trauma, betrayal, or heartbreak, will resurface not as faint recollections, but with the full emotional charge they carried at the time they occurred. The warning here is the most subtle and therefore the most critical of your entire journey. Your ego, in its final attempt to maintain control and keep you anchored in the old 3D victim divided by survivor matrix, will try to attach a story to these emotions. When the sadness comes, the ego will whisper, "You see, you'll never be truly happy. Your life is a tragedy." When the anger surfaces, it'll say, "You have a right to be angry. That person wronged you. You must hold onto this resentment as your shield." When the fear emerges, it'll scream, "The world is a dangerous place. Don't take that risk. Stay small. Stay safe." This is the ultimate spiritual deception. If you believe these stories, if you identify with these rising emotions, you'll become trapped in a feedback loop of your own past pain. You'll re-energize old timelines of suffering and inadvertently use your newly amplified quantum manifestation power to create more circumstances that validate those very feelings. This is the final, most cunning trap of the Matrix to trick you into using your divine power against yourself. You must not fall for it. This is a test of your emotional sovereignty. So what's the miracle hidden within this intense trial? The miracle is your newfound ability to perform the great emotional alchemy. Because your inner oracle is fortified and your consciousness is expanded, you now have the ability to do something you couldn't do before. You can observe these intense emotions without becoming them. You can be the calm, silent witness in the eye of the emotional hurricane. The miracle is your capacity to see the wave of anger rising, to feel its heat in your body, but not get swept away by it. To see the grief emerge, to allow the tears to fall, but not identify with the story of loss. You're being given the opportunity to finally and fully liberate yourself from a lifetime of stored emotional baggage. Not by suppressing it, not by analyzing it, but by allowing it to pass through you as pure energy without judgment and without attachment. This is the practice of a true spiritual master. When the emotion arises, your task is to simply stop, breathe, and feel the raw sensation of it in your body. The tightness in your chest, the heat in your face, the knot in your stomach. Then, with your conscious intention, you're to lovingly release it. You can visualize it as a dark cloud, dissolving into light. You can thank it for the lesson it once taught you and give it permission to leave your system for good. What once took years of therapy to process, you'll now have the power to alchemize in a matter of moments. This is a profound, miraculous acceleration of your healing. Each time you successfully alchemize an old wound into wisdom, you reclaim a massive fragment of your soul power. You become lighter, clearer, and your vibrational frequency takes another quantum leap upward. This process is clearing your vessel of all remaining density so that it can become a pure, clear channel for the light of your divine mission. You can't pour pristine water into a dirty glass. This is the final, ultimate cleansing of your sacred cup. This is your graduation exam in the School of Human Emotion. Every situation that triggers you over the next few days isn't a cosmic punishment. It's a final exam question. The universe is asking, have you learned the lesson? Can you hold your center? Can you choose love over fear? Even when the fear feels all-consuming, the miracle is your divine ability to pass these tests with grace, to transform the lead of old pain into the gold of pure soul presence. The warning is to remain ever vigilant, to not be tricked into re-engaging with the dramas of the past. Be the alchemist, not the victim. Be the witness, not the wound. This is the final key that unlocks the door to your ultimate purpose. Your mission requires you to be a clear vessel, unburdened by the ghosts of the past. This is your chance to release them once and for all, to anchor this profound alchemical power within your being and to signal to the universe that you're ready and willing to complete this final purification. I want you to go to the comments now and make this powerful sovereign declaration. I am the alchemist of my emotions. By typing these words, you're claiming your mastery over your inner world. You're declaring that you'll no longer be a slave to your past, but will be the conscious creator of your present emotional state. You are to embrace this sacred trial not as a burden, but rather as your final beautiful act of liberating yourself. I am the alchemist of my own emotions. Affirm this statement right now and feel the calm, centered power of the silent observer welling up from within. Now that your vessel is clear, now that the final shadows have been fully integrated into the light, you are finally completely ready. We have now arrived at the 9th and final miracle, which represents the culmination of all the energetic upgrades, purges, and activations that you have been so courageously navigating. This is the grand crescendo, the divine purpose for which you have been so meticulously and carefully prepared. This miracle involves the unveiling of your divine mission and the ignition of your soul. For a very long time, many of you chosen ones have been wandering around in a state of sacred confusion. You have felt a deep and persistent ache within your soul, a sense that you were born for something more, something of real significance. Yet the precise nature of that purpose has remained shrouded in a thick fog. You've asked the universe repeatedly, why am I here? What am I meant to do with my life? This potent lunar event on October 29th represents the divine answer to that very heartfelt prayer. The final veil is now being lifted, and it's not just the veil between the worlds. It's the veil that has been obscuring the truth of your own soul's sacred contract. This miracle will manifest as a moment of profound and undeniable clarity. It might come as a flash of insight during your meditation, a message delivered through a vivid and memorable dream, or a sudden, overwhelming feeling of purpose that washes over you, completely bringing tears of recognition to your eyes. The confusion that you've been feeling will simply dissolve and fade away. The persistent questions will finally cease. In their place will be a quiet, unshakable certainty and confidence. You will know with every single fiber of your being precisely what you came to this earth to accomplish. For some of you, this will serve as a confirmation and amplification of a path that you are already actively on. You will suddenly see and understand how all the seemingly disconnected pieces of your life Your skills, your passions, your most painful experiences were all actually part of a carefully designed, divine curriculum, perfectly crafted to prepare you for this next, more expansive phase of your life's work. You will be flooded with a torrent of new and inspired ideas for your business, your art, your healing practice, or your community project. A new and intensified level of passion and energy will be ignited within you. This is what I like to call the soul's ignition. It's that pivotal moment when your human personality fully aligns with your soul's true purpose and the divine energy of creation flows through you completely unimpeded. You will feel absolutely unstoppable, and this feeling will not stem from a place of ego, but rather from a place of profound and humble service to others. You will feel a divine fire burning brightly in your belly, a sacred urgency to bring your unique gifts to the world, because you now fully understand that your personal mission is a truly critical piece of the larger planetary ascension puzzle. For others, this unveiling may reveal a completely new direction in your life. You might be guided to leave a career that you've spent decades carefully building in order to become a spiritual teacher, an energy healer, an artist, a writer, an advocate for Mother Earth, or an innovator of new heart-centered systems. The call will be so clear, so powerful, that to ignore it would feel like a betrayal of the very essence of your soul. This is not just a simple career change. It is a true soul activation. The miracle is this sublime gift of clarity that you're being given. The nagging ache of purposelessness is finally being healed. You are being given your divine blueprint, your sacred instructions for this next important chapter of your life. You are being shown precisely how your unique light is meant to illuminate a very specific corner of the world. There is truly no greater gift than to know exactly why you are here. This is the ultimate sense of fulfillment, the peace that surpasses all earthly understanding. This is you finally remembering your true self. However, this final miracle also comes with the most profound warning of all, a warning that serves as the ultimate test of your spiritual maturity and your overall commitment. And the warning is this: you must act. This divine clarity is not given to you for passive contemplation. It is a sacred call to immediate action. It is a very serious, divine assignment. The universe God, the source of all creation, has invested an immense amount of energy in waking you up, in healing you, in preparing you for this very moment in time. Now it is your turn to do your part. You are now being asked to take a bold, courageous, and immediate step in the direction of your revealed mission. This step does not necessarily have to be some kind of giant leap. It can be a small, tangible action. If your mission is to write, then you must open a document and write that very first page. If your mission is to heal, then you must book your first course or offer your services to a friend in need. If your mission is to create a thriving community, then you must start that social media page or plan that very first gathering. The specific action doesn't truly matter as much as the energy behind it. It is above all else a declaration to the cosmos through your actions that you fully accept your divine assignment. To receive this clarity and then to shrink back in fear, to procrastinate endlessly, to make excuses such as, "I'm not ready, I don't have enough money," or "what will people think," is to flatly refuse the most sacred gift that you will ever be offered in your entire life. It is essentially looking God directly in the eye and politely saying, "Thank you, but no thank you. This is the great spiritual crossroads that you have arrived at. The path of your mission will now be laid out clearly before you, illuminated brightly by this lunar light. One path leads to fulfillment, to joy, to alignment, to a life of profound meaning and humble service. The other path leads directly back into the fog of confusion, to a life of quiet desperation, haunted by the ghost of the magnificent being that you were always meant to become. The choice is ultimately yours to make. The universe will not force you to do anything against your will. The door is being held wide open for you, but you and only you can choose to actually walk through it. The fear that you're feeling will be very real. Your ego will scream its final, loudest protestations. It will tell you that you are simply not good enough, that you are doomed to fail, and that it is much safer for you to stay small and hidden. This is the final dragon that you must slay once and for all. And the sword that you must use to slay it is the sword of courageous action. The miracle is the divine clarity of your purpose that you have been given. The warning is that this clarity now demands your courage. It is definitely not enough to simply see the path that you are meant to walk. You must actually walk the path. Your time for preparation is now officially over. Your time for action is here and now. This is precisely why you are here at this moment. This is the very moment that your soul has been patiently waiting for countless lifetimes. Please do not miss it. You chosen one are a vital player in a grand divine plan. You are not meant to be a mere spectator. You are a warrior of light, an anchor of the new earth, a beacon of hope in a world that so desperately needs your unique and special gifts. All of these miracles, the sacred echo, the dream portal activation, the frequency fluctuations, the synchronicity storm, the karmic purge and soulmate signal, the divine wealth frequency reset, the collapse of linear timelines, the past fortification of your inner oracle, and now the unveiling of your divine mission. They have definitely not been random or accidental events. They have been a meticulously orchestrated sequence of awakenings, a divine initiation process carefully designed to bring you to this exact point of power and clarity. You have been thoroughly tested, and you have successfully passed those tests. You have been purged of what no longer serves you, and you have been completely purified. You have been upgraded, and now you are finally ready. Now, you stand right on the precipice of your destiny. The powerful energies of October 29th represent the final powerful cosmic push to propel you into motion. Do not hesitate for even a moment. Do not look back with regret. Take that first brave step and trust that the universe will rise up to fully support you in ways that you cannot even begin to imagine right now. When you wholeheartedly commit to your divine mission, you align yourself with the most powerful force in all of creation. Synchronicities will multiply exponentially. The right people will suddenly appear in your life. The resources that you need will miraculously manifest. You will be carried by a powerful current of grace. All you have to do is simply say yes. Say yes to your soul's deepest desires. Say yes to your true power. Say yes to your divine purpose. To seal this final, most sacred activation and to declare your unwavering commitment to your soul's purpose, I want you to go to the comments one last time. This is the most important declaration that you will ever make in your life. Type the following words with all the conviction that exists within your very being: I accept my divine mission. As you type those powerful words, feel the fire of your soul ignite and burn brightly. Feel the heavy chains of doubt and fear fall completely away from you. Feel the immense power of your ancestors and your spirit guides standing right beside you, cheering you on and lending you their infinite strength. You are not just typing mere words, you are actively signing your new soul contract. You are declaring to all of creation that you are absolutely ready to fulfill your long-awaited destiny. I accept my divine mission. Do it right now. Claim your power and your birthright. Claim your divine purpose. Claim your magnificent destiny. The warnings have now been given to you. The miracles have been fully revealed. The path ahead is now crystal clear. What happens next is entirely up to you. The potent energy of this lunar gateway will remain strong and powerful for the next 24 to 72 hours. Use this window of opportunity wisely. Meditate deeply, journal your thoughts, listen carefully to the soft whispers of your soul, and most importantly, take inspired action immediately. Do not let this precious moment pass you by. This is definitely not just a dress rehearsal. This is your one and only life, and the universe is calling you to bravely step onto the center stage. Always remember that the fear that you are feeling is merely an illusion, a remnant of the old world that is now quickly dying away. Your power, your purpose, and your deep connection to the divine are the only things that are truly real. Stand firmly in that truth. Breathe in that truth deeply and act powerfully from that truth. You are far more powerful than you have ever been led to believe. The world is eagerly waiting for the unique and special magic that only you can provide. Thank you so much for answering the call. Thank you for being a beacon of light on this planet at this absolutely pivotal time in history. Your presence here matters far more than you could possibly know. If this message has deeply resonated with you, if you have truly felt the undeniable truth of these words deep within your soul, please share this video with another chosen one who may urgently need to hear this very important message. Please subscribe to Power Inside You, because our incredible journey together is only just beginning. We will continue to navigate these powerful cosmic shifts together, supporting and empowering one another every step of the way forward. And also, please remember to return to the comments section and share the amazing miracles that you experience. Your testimony will undoubtedly inspire and validate the experiences of countless others in this beautiful and growing community. The time for feeling alone on this incredible journey is now officially over. We are all in this together. Walk forward boldly in courage, in unwavering clarity, and in the unshakable knowing of your own divine power. The future is not simply something that happens to you, it is something that you actively create.